Hey everyone, Colin Caruso, Artistic Director of Color for John Paul Mitchell Systems, also owner of Salon in Hoboken, New Jersey. We all know how busy the holiday season can be, but let's not just react to that busy season. Let's plan for success. I have so many amazing friends in the industry. I want to call one of them right now to see how they set up for success. I'm going to call my friend Michele, owner of Salon TNT, and also a Qnity coach. Let's give her a ring and see if she picks up.
Hey, Colin, how are you?
What's up, Michele? First of all, thanks for picking up.
Absolutely. I saw you. I was like, right on.
Well, we all know how busy the holiday season is. I was just talking about that. And we know that you have one of the busiest, most successful salons out there. You're also a Qnity coach, which I think is amazing. I myself have been coached by Qnity. We all need coaches. We want to help our audience set them up for success, whether they own a suite, whether they work alone, work in a full size salon, whatever it takes. And I have a question for you, if you're okay. If I
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. My first question is, how early should a salon or suite owner start planning for the holiday season?
That's a great question, Colin. Sooner the better. If you want to set yourself up for a successful holiday season, now's the time to do it. So at Qnity, we have what we call a 13-week planner. It's actually an outlay of 13 weeks for a quarter or a season to put everything out in an organized manner so you can have a successful holiday event and start to execute your holiday plan. So I use this religiously. And if you haven't used it or seen it, now's the time to start utilizing it. If you start now, the beginning of October actually is going to shoot you right through the holiday season, right through Christmas. So you can plan out all your events, your promotions, your staff engagement, anything you want to do, have it on the calendar ready to go, and you can see it and really start planning it out for a successful holiday season.
What I think is awesome about this is that we all know how visual we are, and this is a purely visual tool. And I know myself, time slips away, but by looking ahead, you're not reacting to, oh my God, I got to get this done. I got to get my promos done. I got to get my services done. You're actually planning. So this is an amazing tool.
You're totally right, because we as owners, as leaders, and we're busy behind the chair. This is our busiest season coming up, and you get so busy in everything, you forget what you're going to do. And if you have this in front of you, you're like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And you have it planned out for the rest of the holiday season right through Christmas, and you're good to go.
I love it. Awesome. Well, we know that it's going to have a downloadable link below for those of you guys that want to use this. We also, all you rewards customers out there, this is amazing advice that you can get from Qnity. I myself use them as well, and you can use your rewards points to learn more, which I think is great. So we're talking about services. We all know how important services are. We all get caught up in service, right? We work ourselves to the bone through the holiday season. That's not going to change. But in addition to services, what else can you offer to grow the average price and increase frequency of visit? It's not just the service game. What else can suite owners, salon owners focus on?
Right. Things to think about is, of course, driving our client count. What are we going to do to bring in more guests during the holiday season? And how are we going to drive that average ticket? And doing that, not only getting with your reps and planning your holiday season out, planning your ordering your kits, your pre-orders, all that kind of stuff. So you want to also think about things on promoting, upgrading on services we already do. How are we going to elevate that experience? Promoting smoothing services, treatments, makeup, extensions, things like that. Promoting things like holiday packages on how we're going to get those clients back in more often during the holiday. A holiday makeover package, so that your guests will be ready to go with hair and makeup for their parties and events and all the stuff that's coming out, so you can have them coming in more often during the holiday season. As well as think about ordering those boutique items maybe that you don't always carry in your salon, but you carry just around that time of season, whether it be candles or anything that you want to offer for that period of time.
Yep, that's such an important thing too. I think people come to the salon to not only look great, but to find out what's cool. So if you like something, there's an artist in town, why not reach out, carry some things in addition to the retail that we normally carry?
Yeah,
Can
make
we,
it I'm sorry, make it a one-time shop, so they're in there, they can buy their gifts, their stocking stuffers, and make it the whole experience so they come in and have it all at one time.
And I think that's such an important thing. We're guests too, not in our own
Yeah,
salons, but we're guests in other businesses. And how many times we reach into the pocketbook, reach into the wallet, grab something out and buy something that we think is really great. So our salons can do that as well. Let's talk
absolutely.
take home for a second. I think the industry is kind of turning, some parts of the industry turning their back a little bit on retail, not taking it as seriously as we did pre-COVID. What are some strategies to engage your customers? And is it important to sell retail?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this. You want to make sure they're going home with the right product. You want to make sure they're looking good all the time, their color, their styles, all that kind of stuff. So it's really important to make sure you strategically order during the holiday season and do your promotions and do a gift with purchase or your holiday events. We'll have a holiday event that comes in and we'll have our reps come out and we'll have all kinds of different vendors out and making it that whole experience. So again, it's a one-stop shop. We'll do custom wrapping or gift bag offerings, anything like that. Or those last minute gifts that the husbands come in and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Christmas Eve right now, so we'll put together a customized package just for them and wrap it or decorate it. And so send them home and now they're have a happy wife.
Yeah, and that's key. I mean, for us too, it's something we focus on as well, because we all know a successful salon, the profit margin is usually under 5%. So if you're
Right.
just based on services alone, there's only services we can do in a day.
Right.
So for us, the profit margins on a product can range up to 50%. So having that, it's like being able to do extra services without having to do those services. So really just focusing on that plan to sell those take-home products is something, again, whether you're doing that through the holiday season, but you should be doing it all year round. That can really make a
Absolutely.
significant difference.
Yes.
Okay, right on. So, all right, so now we're talking about holiday and we talk about, again, using that planner. So now you guys are getting a little deeper. You're starting to see how to maybe bring that 13-week plan to life. It's not just services, it's retail, it's take home, it's even your Instagram or your TikTok, being able to post, come up with a strategy there. What about after the holiday season? What can they do to continue this? Because I feel like it's a great time to start a habit, but let's keep that habit rolling all the way through the next year.
Absolutely. You want to push it through the whole year, obviously. This next 13 weeks is being one of our busiest seasons. As we know, the busy bus is here. So we're going to utilize it as much as we can to get those people and push them forward to the new year. Here, I live in Texas. Normally, January kind of dips down a little bit for us after the hype of the holiday season. So we try to do some kind of bounce back, some kind of push forward, pre-book promotion to get those people back into our January new beginning of the year. Something, the rush of the holidays over. So now let's create something on our plan on how we're going to bring those clients back in so they can now focus on themselves and relax and start the new year off on the right foot.
That's awesome. That's really, really great. And it's something we do too. Like we do a gift card promo where if you purchase a $500 gift card, you get a $100 gift card, which is essentially 20%, but you have to use that gift card in January, February, or March. So that drives traffic back in towards there, and then it expires. So, and then of course we take that off. If you're a commission-based salon, we run off coupon. Otherwise, you could have some trouble there. But again, it's just thinking ahead, which is really, really important. We want to be busy all throughout the year, which is ultimately the goal. If someone wanted to learn more from you, you're such a great coach. You have such an amazing business. We know that firsthand because we are Paul Mitchell and we know how valuable and great your company is. How do people learn more from you, from Qnity? What are some things they can do if they want to get coached a little deeper?
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a link that's going to take you right to the website. We have so many things to offer when it comes to coaching and group coaching, when it comes to your owners and leaders. Like you said at the beginning, you are coached, I'm coached myself. We all need that accountability, and it's been a life changer, and to be able to bounce off ideas with your coaches or your peers and to be held accountable to, so you can move forward and have a successful career. And because we're all in this together, so you don't have to feel alone.
Yeah, and it can be very lonely running a business.
Yes.
Full of people. all the time. It still can be very lonely up there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you guys do a great job with that. If you are a Paul Mitchell Rewards customer, you can use points again to get coaching and partner with Qnity. If you're not a rewards customer, sign up now. It costs you nothing, and you can actually get all the benefits when you purchase Paul Mitchell products. Use those points towards anything you want, whether it's coaching, even plane tickets. We got you covered at John Paul Mitchell Systems.
Yes.
Well, Michele, thanks for picking up the phone. Thanks for hanging out
Awesome.
with us, and thanks for the amazing tips. I hope you have a very successful holiday season and a happy holiday season.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Colin.
Want to turn your JPMS Pro Awards into Qnity bucks that can be used towards education and coaching? Head over to rewards.paulmitchell.com and select Business Resources. Not a Pro Rewards member yet? Go to pro.paulmitchell.com and click Pro Rewards to learn more.